It's a whole lot of cat. It's a whole lot of cat. Like cat. I got cat. Bro, this is like my 10th time doing this intro. Look. As y'all can see from the title, today I'm going to be showing you how to make a beat for Gunna. I'm going to be breaking down the guitar melody, and I'm also going to be breaking down the drums, how to like create an industry ready beat. So let's just dive right into it. I ain't gonna cap, bro. Like, all right. Yo. All right, so this is the beat that I'm going to be breaking down for y'all. Sipping that drink.
Hey, hold up, Chase.
Hey, hold up, Chase. This is a vibe. Like, you just float on this. Chelsea, sponsor me. Hey, yo, that drink just squirted on my laptop, bro. Hey, yo. Alright, so to start off, the first thing that I did was got a guitar melody. That's just that Gunna vibe, you feel me? Yeah, this is wavy. And as y'all can see, we are in the BPM of 132, and we are also in the key of A sharp minor. So after I got this guitar melody right here, I went ahead and played out these chords in Analog Lab. Keys deep in D tune. I don't know what bank it's from. I always have this issue, but yeah, that's the preset. Yeah, and that's literally just following the chords of the guitar. Just EQ'd some of the low end out and the high end, and then also threw on a effect rack. And the preset is ping pong, crazy delay for vocals. This is the preset I made, y'all. If you guys been watching my videos, you know this is the only preset I've been using on as delay. Yeah, so that just follows the guitar melody, and this is what we got. I went ahead and turned that into a waveform just to save my CPU. And it's slightly like detuned to just give it that, like, you know, it's just a different effect. Then next up after that, I wanted to add a ARP of some sort, so I went ahead and went over to Omnisphere, and I found this ARP. I go cap, y'all. Please buy my sound kits over on tonicsounds.com. I need to buy a new laptop, but it's this preset right here. I don't know how to say that. Analib Ionic Builder. Y'all know I didn't finish high school, but yeah, this is a ARP. This is what it sounds like. Just played out this melody right here. As you can see, I threw on an effect rack, EQs, an S1 imager to kind of make it wider in the midst, so it's not like here it is, and then now it's like toot in the loop. All of these together so far, this is what we got. Beautiful. And then I need to go ahead and just start adding like some accent melody sounds, like, you know, really just some one hits. So I got this one shot accent right here. It's just a bell. It's very subtle. Yeah, just hits like that. And then I got this chord, and this is actually out of my one-shot kit I have with Isaac. He used to go by Iben Art. This is a bell mallet thing out of our kit. You know where to get it. And then next up after that, I got this weird like pluck from Coop the Truth. And I just add a slide just to, you know, just add some different vibe to it. Just different, you know what I'm saying? It just floats. So together, this is what we got so far. So it's already having that weird Gunna ambient, like, just, you know what I'm saying? Just like wavy shit, you know? Just shit that you could surf to. Alright, so next up after that, I got this bass out of Analog Lab. Ta-da! The bass is called Kelm. And this is the melody I just played out, just following the bass notes. Dun, 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 dun. And as you guys can see, I have it stop on the 3 on every other one. This is just to create some balance because it stops on the clap and then it gives it some space to breathe for a second. So, and then it goes. It's just, you know what I'm saying? So it's not that consistent vibe. It's more bouncy. It's more open. So I turned all these into WAV files just to save my CPU because, man, I spent the past hour trying to figure out how to save my CPU because it wasn't letting me record this video. So that's what we got. So it's starting to come together. Yeah. And I was like, hold up, man. I need to add more melodies to it, but I couldn't figure out what to add next. So I got this texture right here, right? I was like, okay, that's cool, it's cool. And then I got this wah. Little guitar stab. And then I started adding these AdSense right here. This one. And then effects for that one, because that one I did add effects on. Let me go ahead and... Where are you at? So many WAV files. 24... Alright, so that one I threw on a halftime. I threw on the effect rack, the ping pong effect that I made, a pan man to have it go throughout your left and right ear, and then I put the stereo out 25% to have it like stand out in the midst. So pretend that like this is your melody, and then whenever you widen the stereo, it's like makes it outside of the melody in a sense. So like it stands out more. And then next up after that, I added this texture. Oh, actually, hold up. I put all of these together. I'm finna give y'all some game. You pay attention. All right, so the first thing that I did was get this ambience, right? Out of my one-shot kit with Isaac, classified. I'm like, okay, yeah. You know, we getting some ambience. And then I added my underwater bubbles that I like to add. Ocean bubbles, yeah. I like that. And then I got this percussion loop from Only One. And I was like, okay, cool. Textures are coming together. And then I got this perk loop. So it's starting to come together. And then I added these vocals. Yeah, and that's whenever I was like, it's a vibe. Ooh, fucking with that. So I sent all those to the mixer channel. I went to the master, record this, did Option R if you're on Mac or Control R if you're on Windows. Turn it into a WAV file, right? Bam. Go ahead and load this up. Go into here, right click it, edit in audio editor. Edison will pull up. Whenever you're in Edison, go to edit properties. Make sure you turn on this little resample button, right? Go here, go to 2000, and that's gonna cut out all the high end, and it's gonna make it to where it's like a texture now. You feel me? So we got this, and then that turned into this. Yeah, you feel me? As underwater now. Let me go ahead and make sure I turned all these off. All right, so we're good. So now so far we have this texture, we have our ambiences, our wah, other texture. Yeah, it's all coming together. Yep. And I was like, hold up, we need another guitar. So bam, you feel me? Share this. And I was like, yeah, there we go. We got that. I got a what-up vibe. Beautiful. And then I was like, we gotta switch the vibe up. We gotta, you know what I'm saying, make this more, you know, like some weird sound, like a vocal, but I wanted something weird. So I got this vocal, right? Ooh, my CPU tripping now. Alright, y'all get the point, But for effects for that, y'all can see that I added a lot of effects. I EQ the high and the low end out, right? A halftime to slow it down to just, you know what I'm saying, just switch up the vibe, just make it different. Then I threw on this Butch Vig vocal stereo, and I went to the BV Distortion VOTS 2 preset to add distortion to it. And effect rack, the ping pong effect, you know what I'm saying, to just the weird delay I like to add for my effects. And then a pan man to have it pan throughout your left and right ear. So this is what it sounded like without effects. That shit still sounds fire, but I was like, hold on, let me switch it up. Okay, yeah, our CPU is not our friend right now. Okay. So, after all of that, I went ahead and turned it into a WAV file because, man, my CPU was not having it. So we got this for the finished loop. 8-bar intro. Goes into a 16-bar hook. Wavy. It's real open, but it's still enough going on. And then the vocally comes in. Different, bro. Just different. And then for the verse, I take out the guitars. Opens up. Yeah. Kinda wanna kept with a flow. I ain't rapping on this. And then for the second part of the verse, guitar comes back in. And then for the bridge, you know what I'm saying, we just open it back up. Yep, so as you guys can see, an 8-bar intro, 16-bar hook, 16-bar verse, and then an 8-bar bridge. 99% of the time, that's how I arrange my loops. And then if it has a bass in it, I usually leave the bass in for the first 8 bars. And then if I can show y'all right here, I'll go ahead and do this. Leave the bass separate, so that way if the producer, artist, or whoever wants to use the loop has the option to like take that bass and put it throughout wherever they want in the loop. So that's always good to use. That's a good little tip. You can stem out your loops if you want, but I stopped doing that whenever producers started stealing my stems and stuff like that, not crediting me. So for the drums, this is what we got for the drums. Let me go ahead and just solo all these out. Yeah. Woo. Hard. And then I got a second 808 pattern for the second part of the hook. Ooh, them hi-hats too. Hey, y'all know I'm damn near like a hi-hat guy.
He like a hi-hat guy, kinda.
For real, bro. I got like 8 hi-hat kits out. But alright, so if you guys want any of these drum sounds real quick, they're from my go-to volume 2 drum kit. I'll go ahead and put a link in the description. But yeah, so the first thing that I went ahead and did was actually do the hi-hats. So let me go ahead and solo these out for y'all and show me how I went about the bounce. We have this right here, right? So you can see it's real bouncy. And then I went ahead and added, let me go ahead and play the melody background. I went ahead and added the rim. As you can see, the drums are very simple. Just a rim just hits on the 3. There's no bounce rim or anything like that. But then I added a bounce snare. It's open. Yeah. Added a crash. As you guys can see right here, what I did for that to add that hold effect was go to your envelope. Make sure you put a hold on the envelope. Just the only thing that needs to be up is this hold knob right here. And that has it to where you can stop it on command. See what I'm talking about? After that, I went ahead and added the open hats. I did the hold. Same thing on the open hats. I added a hold so that way I could adjust the bounce how I want it. Yep. Yeah, it's just like push and pull. Yeah. And then next up, I went ahead and did the 808s. Real open. And then I added doubles over here. Yeah, and then I added a second 808 pattern because I wanted it to keep building up. You know what I'm saying? Keep the listener listening. It's not something that they notice immediately, but it's something that the body notices and your ears hear it and stuff like that. It's just ear candy. It's just something different. So I added a roll right here, a roll right here, and then yeah, it's the only thing different. It just keeps building up. And And then last but not least, I went ahead and added a kick, and then I'm going to go ahead and dive into how I did the effects for the hi-hats. So the kick is just real simple. It just hits on the 1 and then the 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that. Just every other one. You know what I'm saying? As you can see, I don't have the kick hitting on C because that was a little bit too high. I wanted it to hit more on like a low end. So instead of this, we have this. And that just kind of hits more aggressively. Yeah, and then so after that, I went ahead and went over to our hi-hats. I threw on a looperator, and I did these effects. You know what I'm saying? I'm not paying for looperator, bro. Y'all use the demo version. Save your money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right, so reverb. I used the reverb 2 effects, and then I turned down the volume because I wanted it to be subtle down to 20%. I did the same thing for the effects 1, 28%. And then for the loop, I did 49%. And these are just you know what I'm saying, these are the presets right here if you guys want to copy them or learn from it, whatever you want to do. I played around with it for a little bit. I wanted to keep it simple, but the effects I still wanted to have like some drip. So we got this. Yeah. You know what I'm saying, just a drip. And then I went ahead and turned that into a WAV file. And this is what it sounds like with the drums. Ooh, got that drip. You know what I'm saying? This is open, but Gunna can still flow on this. So I'm gonna go ahead and just break down the arrangement real quickly for y'all. We got a 16-bar intro, right? Well, scratch that. We got an 8-bar intro, 16-bar hook. Second 808 is different on the second part of the hook, right? On the 17th bar, as you guys can see, I'm trying to keep this simple. 16-bar verse. I took out the kick for the whole part of the verse, right? I took out the snare for the first part right here, so it doesn't come in immediately. And then it comes in just like that. And then I bring the snare back in for the second part of the verse, along with the different 808 pattern. And then for the bridge, I took out the rim, the snare. I brought back in the kick. I took out the 808, and I brought back in our bass for our melody. So this is the transition. Real open, you know what I'm saying? It's just a breakdown, and then it goes back into the hook. Alright y'all, so yeah, that's the beat. I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Comment below what you guys want to see more of in the future. If you guys are feeling the new Gunna album, man, let me know. I'm not gonna lie, Gunna was really rapping like the rent was due. You know what I'm saying? If you guys want to check out my sound kits, go over to tonicsounds.com. Link in the description. My previous kits are now 50% off for a limited time, so go, you know what I'm saying? Go take advantage, man. So I love y'all, and I'm out.
I ain't trusting no one at all. I know that when you shine, then we some days will be dope. I ain't know it be a time you really show who you are. We burn the bridge and cut the ties, and we forever apart. I'm done with all these foes on my soul, just forget them. 10 months without no serve, ain't no more.